Hello, happy Monday, everyone. I am Rita Ernst. I am the author of Show Up Positive. This is your Monday Minute. I am so excited. I've got something really cool to share today around luck. It's going to be the St. Patrick's Day celebrations going on this Friday, St. Patrick's Day. And so I wanted to share with you guys some research that I uncovered around the idea of luck and bringing more luck into your life. And what's so interesting about Richard Wiseman's research and his findings is what he's saying about luck is exactly in line with the things that I talk about in the Show Up Positive movement around how we just start practicing more positivity and how that then in turn creates a more positive experience for ourselves. So let me share with you a little bit about Richard Wiseman and the research that he did. So he was trying to understand if there really are lucky people versus unlucky people. And if you're with me live, feel free to jump in the comments and say hello. And so he did this study and he asked these questions that really helped him sort people into either they're an unlucky person or a lucky person category. And he's from England, by the way. And I'm just going to read here so that I get this right. So he gave them a newspaper to read. And on one half page of the newspaper, he wrote in large letters, "Tell the experimenter you have seen this and win 250 pounds. And the people who said they were lucky or who had fallen into that lucky category were more likely to see the ad than those who were unlucky. And what Wiseman said about the unlucky people is that they demonstrated more anxiety, which detracted from their power of observation. And so this is sort of the same thing, right? About positive people and negative people. So there are people who tend to be more positive. They tend to, really see the World Cup half full and really focus on maintaining the fullness of their cup, right? And so there's a lot of symmetry here in his research. So if you want to learn more, he has a book called The Luck Factor. I'll tell you that now. But here's what happened. So he had this finding and he was like, okay, well, that's interesting. So the question is, can people behave in ways that would increase their luckiness? Is there a behavior piece? And he uncovered these principles. And I'm going to read these to you because I'm not good enough to remember all of them. So he found 4 principles that lucky people used in their daily lives that he felt really contributed to their luckiness. And he thought that unlucky people could also do. So principle number 1, maximize chance opportunities. Lucky people are skilled at creating, noticing, and acting upon chance opportunities. They do this in various ways, including networking, adopting a relaxed attitude to life, and by being open to new experiences. Principle number 2, listening to lucky hunches. Lucky people make effective decisions by listening to their intuition and gut feelings. In addition, they take steps to actively boost their intuitive abilities. For example, meditating and clearing their mind of other thoughts. Principle 3, expect good fortune. Lucky people are certain that the future is going to be full of good fortune. These expectations become self-fulfilling prophecies by helping lucky people persist in the face of failure and shape their interactions with others in a positive way. Wow, think about that. Like you're bringing what you want into the universe. This is standing in our agency. This is what we're talking about in the Show Up Positive movement. And principle 4, turn bad luck to good. Lucky people employ various psychological techniques to cope with and often even thrive upon the ill fortune that comes their way. For example, they spontaneously imagine how things could have been worse. Do not dwell on ill fortune and take control of situations. So, 4 principles. You want more luck in your life. You don't have to wait for the luck of the Irish on Friday. You can just enjoy the green beer instead. You need to practice these 4 principles in your life, right? You need to maximize chance opportunities, listen to your luck hunches, expect good fortune, and turn bad luck to good. Those are the 4 things that you can do. And this is, again, these are practices. This is what we've been doing in Show Up Positive. You want more positivity in your life. You need to generate the experiences for yourself that bring positivity and allow those to be reflected and mirrored back to you. Now, here's the most exciting and telling thing about Wiseman's research, because he's a good researcher. I'm not such a good researcher, but he is a very good researcher. So he wanted to know whether or not he could teach these and change people's lives. And so he did, and he studied it, and he scientifically tracked the data, and these were the results. 80% of people who were practicing those 4 principles were happier, more satisfied with their lives, and perhaps more important of all, luckier. Unlucky people have become lucky, and lucky people have become even luckier. And, I don't have anything but my anecdotal data of working in client organizations to substantiate my claims about practicing positivity breeds more positivity. But I think the results, if I were to trace them, would mirror Richard Wiseman's so totally. When you are bringing more positivity, it's going to get reflected back. It's going to ripple throughout the organization, just like the people who were practicing those 4 principles in his study actually felt happier and more fulfilled and more lucky. And there is a link between happiness and luck. There is a link between happiness and positivity. So this week, my challenge to you is to see if you can get more luck in your life. Practice those 4 principles. I wish I could say I remember them, but I'm going to read them to you one more time so I don't mess them up. Principle 1, maximize chance opportunities. Be open, look for opportunities. 2, listen to your lucky hunches. 3, expect good fortune this week. That's an easy one for all of us to do. And principle 4, turn bad luck to good. So when things go awry, just know the luck is around the corner. You just got to hang in there and make it happen. This is your Monday Minute. It is going to be a lucky week. I can't wait to hear from you. Come visit me in the DMs. Let me know how your luck shifts this week as you practice Richard Wiseman's 4 principles. And if you'd like more details about his research, there's all kinds of cool links. Again, you can buy his book to read more. But if you need more information, just hit me up in the comments or come to my DMs and I will share that with you. Thank you for joining me for the Monday Minute. I can't wait to see how you are doing. I am going to be traveling the next 2 Mondays. I will have a pre-recorded episode. I won't be actually live like this with you on those 2 Mondays. But I look forward to being back live with you at the beginning of April. And until then, you can always find me on LinkedIn if you need to chat. Have a wonderful week.